All right, fellas, I'm gonna take 30 seconds. Let me put you on game, and the game is this real quick. So I woke up this morning. I tried to start my truck. Now I'll be home for a month, right? I tried to start my truck. It was getting, but it wasn't turning over, right? So the only reason why I'm making this short video is to let you know if the truck sounds like it's gonna turn over, but it doesn't, we tend to think the worst case scenario, think it's the end of the world. We start counting the racks and the money you're about to lose. But sometimes, fellas, when that happens, you turn in the key, but it's not starting. The first thing you usually like, oh, my starter is out. It's not the starters, fellas. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nothing happened, fellas. You like, my bad. So the two main components when that happens is your battery's drained, which I have a history of that, or you're low on fuel. Now, because of the weather, the warm weather, and my truck was parked slanted, long story short, it's turned out that my fuel wasn't high enough to where it can turn the truck over. Okay, fellas, sometimes just be as simple as that. Fuel is low. Us as owner operators or truck drivers, we tend to think the worst things ever, but that's all I had to do. I went to Tractor and Supply. I got me a fuel container, put 5 gallon in. I bought it in here. I put the fuel in this bad boy. She started up. I drove to the nearest truck stop and I just put about $300 worth of fuel in here. So now we should be good. We should be good. So by all means, take courage, fellas. Don't always assume the worst case scenario, guys. The worst case scenario for me would have been the battery all the way drained, which, my dash was showing that was under 12 volts, barely under 12 volts, right? But I was like, damn, but they're brand new. So, I mean, that would have been the worst case scenario, but the least expensive was the fuel. And that's what it ended up being. At least I hope so. I turned it off, let it cool so I can check my oil sensors, oil gauge, oil level. The coolant is a little bit low. And as usual, the trucker's kryptonite, damn radiator fluid or coolant, is leaking again, man. So far, that has been my kryptonite, y'all. This has been my, you fix it. As soon as it get cold or hot, you're about to have a coolant issue, fellas. Anyways, today's Friday. I'm warming up to the next move, man. Next move, make your next move the best move. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get it warmed up. We're about to do that. As a matter of fact, y'all stay with me. Let's crank this up. Make sure that is the problem, Whatever the problem is, she ran enough for 10 minutes until I made it over here. So let me crank it up. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me. You always got to do that safe start, y'all. Stay with me. Let's make this happen, baby. Let's make it happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it, baby. Hey, y'all have a blessed Friday, y'all.